Hi there, Simon Mackey from WebWorkerDaily here. Today I'm going to show you Flexamail, which is an application which lets you interact with the web via your email, which could be handy if, for example, you are stuck behind a firewall, which means that you can't access the web, or perhaps you're a person that just lives in your inbox the whole time and that's the way you prefer to interact with the web. So to set it up, you just provide Flexamail with your email and a password. You need to authorize your Twitter and Facebook accounts if you want to get the most out of it. And then you get going by sending an email. So let's see how it works. So if I go into my inbox here and say I want to retrieve my latest friends' updates from Facebook, I just compose an email and send a blank email to Facebook@flexamail.com, and we send that. Gmail will say send message without a subject, and we just say OK. Back to my inbox. Sometimes it takes Flexamail a little while to reply, so while we're waiting for that, let's just compose another email and also retrieve my latest friends updates from Twitter. So to do that, we just go send an email to twitter@flexamail.com, another blank email. We'll send that one and send a message without subject and OK. And we can see that while we were doing that, Flexamail has replied with my Facebook request. So you can see I've got all my latest Facebook updates here. I can also interact with Facebook by clicking on these links here, which will also send emails and then update Facebook that way. So I could update my wall, for example, by clicking on that link there, and you can see it's opened up another email here that says with an address of facebookwall@flexamail.com, and I could just put my message into the subject line here and send it, and it would update my wall. But we won't do that. Let's discard that. I'll go back into my inbox. Here's my Twitter, my last 20 friends tweets, which I got by emailing twitter@flexamail.com. And I can also send a tweet. So you can see I've got another email address here, tweet@flexamail.com. If I put a message into the subject line, so updating with Flexamail, and sent that, it would then send that as a tweet. You can do some other useful things with Flexamail as well. You can retrieve web pages, which would be particularly handy if you were stuck behind a firewall which limited your access to the web. So if I want to do that, I can compose an email that says, there's a few different ways to do it. You can retrieve the web page as HTML, you can retrieve it as text, but let's retrieve it as a PDF. So PDF www Flexamail, oh there it is, flexamail.com, and then you need to put the domain of the website you want to retrieve in here, so WebWorkerDaily.com, and if I send that, Flexamail will then send back a PDF of the web page. I've done that already once today, so let's have a look at that. So you can see it's replied to us with the PDF here, so I can just download that PDF and I'll open it in preview, and there you can see I've got the WebWorker Daily as a PDF there. There's various other commands you can use as well. You can do Google searches, you can use Flexamail to store images and other files, you can password protect them, all via your email. So if you're this kind of person that lives in your inbox, it might be worth checking Flexamail out.